Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So this reading is focused on the upcoming full moon lunar eclipse on May the 26th, 2021 in the sign of Sagittarius. Eclipses are very powerful. The moon is about what we're hiding, and when the full moon is eclipsed by the sun, which is what happens during a lunar eclipse, then the sun shines its light on hidden things. This could be things we've been hiding from ourselves, others have been hiding from us. It can be a time to end karmic cycles, and it's definitely a time for releasing and purging. That's something that happens a lot during full moons. I feel a lot of purging, that often happens for me. But this is a super moon, so I feel it's going to be very intense this month. Okay, so let's see, first of all, how this will impact the collective. Let's just see with Wisdom's the Oracle. Okay, so we got higher power, first of all. So I feel a lot of people are really going to go within and listen to downloads that they receive from the universe, trust their intuition. Spiritual growth, I feel here for a lot of people. Never-ending story, yes. I feel that emotions, as I said, purging, emotions are going to come up because notice she's got her head in her hands and her heart is here. So things that need to be released, things that were hidden in the heart, emotions, thoughts about the past. Never-ending story, indicates this may have been a long process for many people. Wondering, when is this going to end? These feelings. We got chaos and conflict as well. So this is going to cause this full moon, lunar eclipse, for some people is really going to make people look within, make changes. It's like an ego death here, I'm seeing. Breaking away from karmic situations. We got 33, number 33, master number. So along with that higher power, I feel a lot of people are being guided here to make these changes in their lives, to purge, release, and it's like a rebirth energy I'm feeling. And this is just going to create peace. Here's the new beginning with the egg. It's going to create peace within and with people around you. I'm also feeling here peaceful resolutions. So there may be some unions or, extending the olive branch, asking for forgiveness. For some people it's been that they've never been able to let go of this never-ending story in their mind, this connection, someone in your heart you can't let go of. You might be dreaming of this person. We got the number 4, number of stability. So people are focusing on what they want, definitely, making decisions. It's the number of the divine masculine, so taking control in your life. Divine masculines are stepping up, I feel, into their power, higher power. They're being called to move forward. So let's get a little bit more on these energies here. Okay, yeah, so with higher power we got a lot of thinking in the collective, missing people, missing that person who's in your heart, as we got before. Thinking about the person, thinking about your higher calling. Yeah, so this never-ending story we got here is you're being guided to really go within and look at where you're feeling unfulfilled in your life. There are some repressed emotions, definitely. Some people are very anxious. And it's all about, where's that anxiety coming from? Because anxiety is often flying into the future. What's going to come for me? How am I going to do this? Rather than staying in the present moment, which is healthier. And that shows, with anxiety, it shows you're not in the present moment, you're not at peace. So I feel some of these emotions are going to come up for people. Yeah, so with the chaos and conflict, we've got here 2 8s, showing people that are blocked in their life. This thing's getting in their way, and there's a lot of mental impediments, if that's a phrase. Mentally feeling stuck. Now, some people could have the impediment could be a person, karmic person, as I was saying before. This person has been creating chaos in some people's lives. A lot of anxiety, getting in the way. Doesn't even need to be a connection, it could just be someone external, family member even. Yeah, we've got separations that I feel may happen over this time as things are intense, very intense, Wow, we got 2 10s showing completions, definitely. All these burdens, this chaos that a lot of people have been going through, it's going to come to an end if you choose to do so, if you choose to make this decision and walk on, move on. A lot of people have been deceiving themselves. I'm also getting here. And this chaos and conflict, this breaking away the old habits and thoughts, connections, this helps a lot of people to move forward on your journey, on your spiritual journey, which is all about you. Because we've got a 23 breaking down to a 5 for change. Okay, and you will have success with the reef. this is positive, so you're being guided to go for it. So let's see now what emotions may come up within ourselves during this time. So we've definitely got learning that may happen when emotions come up within you, maybe when you purge. You start to realise why things have happened. So some reflection here. And the world, it's really positive, showing, the completion of chapters. Even if it doesn't happen physically, this could be mentally, thought patterns, behaviours. But as I said before, I'm feeling karmic situations ending with the world. Interesting here, because we've got the King and Queen of Fire that came out. So a very passionate connection. I feel this is all about listening to your heart. So that person in your heart, this person starts to come more into your mind and your emotions. And we've also got a Queen of Air. So real contrast. It's like ice and fire, The Queen of Air takes no BS. She's been through a lot. She cuts people out of her life. So with the world, this is what I feel some of you do. You communicate. There's a lot of blue here. You communicate. You trust your intuition. You realise the one that, you hold that flame for. Okay, so how about, so this is what might come up within for people. It's quite interesting here. Let's see about in relationships. What emotions might come up. Okay, a lot of reflection with the Hanged Man, looking at things differently, looking at connections, commitments you're in, and seeing it differently. I really feel that this is going to be intensified during this time. Here it's really indicating looking at your destiny. So a lot of deep reflection, I feel, may happen for some people. Realising, for some of you, I feel that you've been unhappy. The Three of Water came out reversed. Quite interesting there. A lot of people are gonna realise where their passion lies, what they want, who they want to commit to, what they want to commit to. And this is beautiful with all the doves, and we had the dove here. So, although it's going to be difficult, And there may be conflict with the people around you, or, the connection that you're in. So we're looking at relationships here. I feel some of you are definitely going to move on from these commitments. It's really coming through there with the 5 for change. Let's get a little bit more on the Hanged Man. Yeah, we've got a crossroads here that some people are going to be at, making that decision when they're in that Hanged Man. Do I still want to be in this situation, in this relationship? And someone comes into your mind, this sincere person. This is a repeat card, Queen of Fire. So this person who is sincere, and you have still a lot of passion for this person. Yeah, it's really going to bring up a feeling for some people of being trapped, mentally stuck. Actually, with both these cards showing that, and wanting to break free. 3 of Swords is showing breakups that definitely could happen when people start to really go within and realise they're unhappy. Wow. This is quite a powerful reading. The full moon is powerful, but wow, we've got another 2. So definitely decisions around relationships are going to happen during this time, just reflecting on them. And then we've got the King of Wands. We had the Queen here. And you may remember we had them both come out here. So with the yellow, I feel that a lot of people want to heal past relationships, past connections. And there's this person again that comes into your mind who you're probably not with right now, I feel. Yeah, okay, so as I said about the conflict with others, we had that here, the conflict and chaos. A lot of fiery energy, anger may come up for some of you in your relationships. And someone who doesn't appear to have your back. I feel that for some of you, this is someone around you, so just be wary of that. He doesn't have your best interests at heart. We've got the 6 of Fire twice. So for some of you, this is around a marriage that you're in. There's maybe someone getting in the way. Yeah, and this is what some of you decide to walk away after this conflict, for this new beginning. Okay, now amazing those synchronicities there with the King and Queen of Wands. I do feel twin flames actually with those 2 cards, because there's a lot of passion there. So with another deck, let's just have a look at behaviours that may come up in yourself. So we got that Ten of Wands, burden that's come out here. Feeling heavy, purging, which definitely could happen for a lot of you. I feel there's going to be up and down emotions here for some of you. Feeling all right, you purge and then you feel better. That's what's coming out here. There's going to be karmic justice, so I really feel that things that some of you do or others do around you are meant to happen during this time. Now, for some of you, some people, there's been a lot of deception. This could happen around you, actually, in your physical sphere or within. This is what I feel. A lot of you realise what makes you happy, and you realise you've been deceiving yourself. And there's a lot of conflict though, so we keep getting that. Conflict within and maybe with others. Yeah, there's also again an energy of interference for some of you from other people. So let's see about behaviours that may come about with others. Okay, interesting. We got another 10. So again, karmic completions, I strongly feel, during this time in particular. With these two, it's showing that, this is a good thing. Things will work out for a lot of you. You'll have victory. I'm seeing people coming together, definitely. Connections here, commitment. I'm also getting second chances with the Wheel of Fortune, so where a lot of people start reflecting, they realise who they want to be with, and they want to, reconnect. Some people are really going to persevere in connections, so there may not be a change. They're going to try and work at things. So connections you're already in, that is. Some of you may choose to stay in them. And for others, I really get a sense of wanting to try again. It's coming through here. Just clarify. Yeah, okay, I feel, again, emotions are going to come out if you're in a relationship, things that have been hidden, which is what this lunar eclipse is all about. We've got the Five of Swords again, so this is really showing that this karmic ending, moving on from connections. Wow. So with the Ten of Cups, we've got reconciliation. I'll just show you that properly. Yeah, this could happen for some people, or it's at least the energy. It might not happen right at that time, but this is what some people are starting to think about, what they want. So for some of you, you've been in separation. You could be twin flames. Okay, so some of you have had blocks, that have got in your way. Could have been a marriage. And this is what some of you want to move on from. And we've also got, this also speaks about reconciliation again, committing to the one you want to be with, following your heart. Wow, there's definitely going to be some communication, I feel. Notice these two cards. So he's sending a letter and she's receiving it. And this is for a lot of you, someone you haven't spoken to in a long time. This person wants to commit. There's been a delay. Yeah, because this person had to go through an ending, first of all. Okay, wow. Let's see anything else on relationships with the romance angels. So children could be this block, this thing that's in the way that I was feeling. Could be work as well for some of you. Okay, you're being guided here, very specific message, to free yourself from this deception. We had that here, the Seven of Swords. So it's either deceiving yourself, wearing a false mask, or it could actually be something that's uncovered. Because as I said, this lunar eclipse is where things that have been hidden are revealed. So some of you choose to free yourselves from commitments. And the lesson there is, you deserve love. So you may have these feelings of not being loved and wanted. And that's where you turn it around, make it a positive and realise, actually, I deserve better. This is what's going to come up for a lot of people. Realising the situation you're in could be a lot better. Okay, decide what you want so it comes to you now, very soon. Okay, so visualise what it is you want, make these changes. It's really the guidance here. Okay, let's just finish with a Whispers of Love. Okay, well, the first one at the bottom really resonates with this: you deserve love, love who you are. So this is really showing breaking free for a lot of you from a difficult time and even conflict in your mind. Maybe some of you are going to travel. Spiritual growth is really coming through here. Okay, yes, we've got forgiveness. Some of you need to do that, I feel, in order to move on there. So if there has been deception, or it's still heavily on your mind, something from the past, nothing is gained by holding on to that. Okay, again, I'm getting spiritual growth happens as a result. Okay, 29 breaking down to 11. Twin flames, I feel, coming together. Master number there. And if you're unsure what to do when these emotions come up within at this time, choose love. You always have choice, make yours with love. It's beautiful. So again, I feel a lot of memories are going to come up for some people, which is where the purging happens. Good or bad, memories. Try to focus on the positive memories. I'm seeing transformations definitely happening with the butterfly. Communication. Yeah, so we've got choices for some of you here in terms of endings and new beginnings that came through with that reconciling as well. Okay everyone, so I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please do comment if it resonates. Thank you again for all your support, for your likes, comments, subscribes and donations. It really means a lot. Sending lots of love, and I'll see you next time.